Hello Virgo, and welcome to your weekly messages from the Divine. Virgo, we are going to be looking at our tarot cards to give you the messages and the energies that you are currently working with. Virgo, I want to remind you that these energies are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that's going to resonate with someone else who's watching these videos. We are also going to be looking at our oracle cards to see what messages the Divine wants you to know this week. Divine, what message do you have for Virgo? That is the message there. So what is going on for you, Virgo? Wow. You are opening up this reading with one of my favorite cards, a major arcana card of success, a major arcana card that is showing that you have accomplished something, but you are at the end of the cycle. So you have gone full circle. And when you go full circle, what do you do next? Well, you come through to the other side and then you start all over again. So with the World card, it's indicating to me that there are some new beginnings that you are going to be going on. So you might be finding that something is ending and it's the end of a cycle. And this ending, when you look back, you see that you have really gained a lot of experience. You see that you have gained a lot of knowledge through all the different challenges that you've gone through. The World card is a card that speaks of success. So you have gained a lot of knowledge, wisdom that you can use on the next chapter of your life that can see you being really successful. This card is about self-understanding. This card is all about peace and harmony. And this is energy that is bringing this peace and harmony around this ending that you are experiencing. But other people are not so happy about this ending because we have the Five of Wands. And this ending could be bringing in some arguments, some conflict, some power struggles perhaps. So you could be saying that, let's put it this way. Let's say your job has ended and you're saying to yourself, I had a feeling, and your job has maybe given you some money, a redundancy payment maybe, and you are taking that and you're starting to look at all the skills and knowledge that you've gained from your job. And you're saying to yourself, right now it is difficult to go and find another job. You are then asking yourself, how can I use all the wisdom and knowledge and skills and everything that I've gained over the years to start maybe working on for myself? And as you are here, understanding your power, you are then communicating it to your spouse, to your family, to whoever. But then it's bringing in some arguments, some heated debates. There is just this energy of fighting. Or it could be that you are taking this skills, this knowledge, and you're wanting to start your own business, but you're seeing that there is a lot of competition out there around what it is that you want to get started on. So the Divine is really saying to you that expect this competition, conflict, but nonetheless, do not get involved in this, because whatever is ended, you could use this to really set you up for the next chapter of your life. There is some knowledge and some skills that is really useful, Virgo. So you are the analytical type of sign. So now it is the time rather to be analytical, to look at your situation and to see what is the best thing to do next, instead of falling into this energy of fighting, of arguing, of backbiting, stabbing each other. You are just taking your talents and your skills and you are just sneaking away and letting everyone else fight it out. You're just saying to yourself, I am not being involved in this situation, because you are understanding that everything has to end at some point. So what is the point of fighting, of arguing, of things were better before? Well, things are not going back to what they were before. So we have the Death card, which is again indicating new beginnings. When we speak about the Death card, it's all about transformation, and so is the World card. So you have two energies here that are indicating that you are going to be going through some sort of transformation. And a transformation that could actually really be successful for you if you navigate these energies wisely. So Virgo, you are going to really be asked. I'm trying to hold this card so you can see them properly on the camera, but it's proven tricky because they're sliding. So Virgo, you are being asked to utilize your energy the best you can, instead of squandering it and wasting it on fighting, on arguing, on competing with other people. Because like I said, the Death card, let's talk about the card and then we're going to talk about the imagery on the card, because I feel that's important also. The Death card is about transformation. It's about a rebirth. It's about a new chapter. It indicates an end of a cycle, and so does the World card, also indicating the end of a cycle. All right, so the Death card is about wiping the slate clean. It's about new beginnings. It's about letting go and moving on. The Death card, tongue twister there. The Death card is all about really surrendering. The Death card can bring in that energy of liberation. So maybe, like I said, this is just one example. Again, use your own knowledge, wisdom, and discernment to see how this information is fitting into your own life. So let's say this is the company, it's ended, and you're like, okay, well, I gained a lot of skills. There's no point crying about it, because what changes? Nothing changes. I gained a lot of skills, I gained a lot of talents. So I'm going to go online and I'm going to bring in passion. I'm creating some working profiles so I can work remotely from anywhere in the world. So you're bringing a sense of freedom and liberating yourself from being stuck in one location. Okay, so you are looking at your emotions, you're working with your emotions, any disappointments and all that. And being Virgo, you're being analytical, right? You're really using your mind to solve a problem about how you are going to make money next. Okay, so you're going online, like on Upwork, on, let me think, remote work or something like that. All these companies that are out there that people like me hire to help me do my work, right? And you're creating your profiles, you're starting to make your own money, and you're relying on yourself. And like I said, maybe family, a spouse is like, how are we going to make money? What are we going to do? And you're like, well, we can't fight about this. We have to be logical. We have to understand that this is a new beginning. And you could see that your wife, your spouse is crying over the fact that you are not be bringing the money home anymore. Crying over the fact that your job is gone. Because we can see here that there's a man, he's clutching onto his money, and what do you call him? The Death guy, I can't remember his name now. He's here and he's put an end to that. So there's an ending to a way that you make money. But as we can see, there is hope. There is a new beginning, because we have the sun rising, and the sun rising in tarot indicates that new beginning. It indicates like a brighter future. Yes, of course, it's challenging when one loses their job. That's what the mountains are. They speak about challenges, but as you can see that the mountains are quite small. So in tarot, the size of things also matters. So it's indicating that you losing your job, you losing money, that's actually really quite small compared to the possibilities that lie ahead of you. This transformation is actually a good thing, because you have new ways of making your money, relying on yourself. So the divine is saying to you, do not cry about this death. Do not cry about this situation ending. In fact, welcome it. Because when you do, you are going to see the possibilities, the hope, the joy that is right there, waiting for you to realize that. So, like I said, the World card brings in a lot of gifts. So you have a lot of gifts to take over through all the way to that new beginning, to this new transformation that you're going through at the moment, Virgo. So Virgo, if you haven't got any money problems or nothing like that, this is the cards that say to you, start budgeting, start making sure that you have put some coins aside. You have your savings, because when things get a little bit rough, You don't want to be then arguing and fighting about money because you have been warned and you've already used your discernment in that analytical brain of yours to make sure that you are taking care of business. You're making sure that you're taking care of your future. So the divine wanted to give this message to you. And then the card that we have is saying to you that it is time to meditate and to contemplate. So as you're hearing this news, it is maybe unsettling, but the divine is saying don't worry about that. There is so much there for you, so don't worry about feeling unsettled. In fact, it is time for you to come over, come home, come to the divine, have a meeting, have a chat, have a talk, express your fears, express your concerns. And then when you do, the divine is going to be able to give you intuition. It's going to speak to you through your intuition, giving you wisdom, giving you knowledge to help you walk into that sunrise that is there, to walk into your new beginning with joy, with an open heart, with fullness, so that you can walk towards your success. And so Virgo, this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to see you soon. It's a goodbye from me.